Hello, my friends. Welcome back. It's your boy Atma. You already know. Welcome back to Let's Play Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings in the Lost Ocean. You might have noticed it says Disc 1. Yes, there are 2 discs to this game, something I actually neglected to mention last time. However, let's continue with this epic adventure. We're gonna figure out what happened last time. Oh my god, it says right there, 2003. That's when Baten Kaitos came out. At least in NA, right? It came out in 2003. But yeah, last time we explore the island of Sadal Sud is what this is called. This is one of the. Well, I'm not going to tell you how many islands there are, right? But like, this is one of the islands. It's called Sadal Sud. It's got a number of different cities and hamlets in it. Well, it's only really one hamlet I can think of, and that's this one right here, Seborai village. But yeah, so this is, I believe, the furthest west that we can go in this area, the Moongao Forest, at least in the southern district. Last time we were headed over to Nunki Valley. However, let's go ahead and go back to Seborai and see what's going on with the people there. Maybe there's something different we can talk about. I mean, I have my guide right here. I just haven't really... Uh-oh.
I'm glad you're safe.
Why, thank you, Ladikush.
It sounded like trouble was brewing over by the
Oh,
forest.
Jesus. You know, I just realized I haven't even cleaned my glasses yet. So, like, I may not have mentioned this before, but I have a ritual before I stream and record. I always brush my teeth before that, and for some reason I neglect to clean these glasses every time water droplets get on them. I mean, it's so annoying. I've gotten to the point where like I almost always ignore them, but now it's really starting to bother me because I'm recording and I want the best clear view of this game as I can have. So yeah, this is kind of where I'm about right now. Yeah, so let's go ahead and look around. Let's talk to people, see if they have anything new to say. Oh, never mind. It just takes us right there.
I'm not sure what it was.
Alright, so wait 1 second. This is the village elder too, so he's going to be extra pissed that we went in there after he told us not to. So
A strange monster came up from the spring in the forest.
Yep.
It was saying something about Malpercio.
Malpercio.
What was that? Did you say Malpercio? An evil deity from ancient times. I knew something like this would happen. I thought we told you to stay away from that.
I told you not to go there, young man, and now you've doomed us all. Ah!
But wait,
No more buts, young man. You and your lot have unleashed a great evil. Ignorant
What do you
fools.
mean, our lot? He says you and your lot. What are you talking about? What, me, the guardian spirit? You gonna blame me for this? I'm an innocent bystander.
The other travelers, a young girl among them. Also
Well, there is
in the
that.
forest.
But they're not part of our lot.
News of them?
No, they left.
that girl.
Well, actually, she got captured,
She was with me.
but they left like somewhere.
We were attacked by soldiers from a giant battleship. And she was captured.
There you go.
Unfavorable circumstances, to say the least.
Unfavorable. More like worst case scenario.
Do you know anything about that ship? I have to track it down.
Whoa, what's this, Callus? A sense of responsibility for once?
No, I'm afraid not.
Dude, these guys won't know anything about that. I doubt it.
Talking about that huge, strange ship, I saw it fly towards the city.
Egads! A random nobody knows where it went. Why, thank you.
City. That must be it. Thanks so much.
That must be it.
Careful, Callus. Powerful entities seem to be at work.
Oh, yeah?
Stay alert, boy.
Thanks, Doc.
Well, he conveniently left out mentioning Giacomo, the guy who attacked us, who apparently seems to, well, Callus seems to know him. I'm not sure if Giacomo knows Callus, but Callus certainly knows him.
Go get him. You're mine, Jack.
Yeah, let's go get him. Oh, there you go. Well, he said it out loud. Wait a minute. No one said anything about it.
I have a favor to ask. It shouldn't take
A favor, you say?
Could you stop by my place before you leave?
No!
Place? Sure. I'll drop by later then.
So I wonder if later means like right now, like another minute from now, or do I have to go out of the town and then stop by his place? You know, in fact, let's just go over there right now. Oh, I almost didn't see that person there. You know, I was thinking maybe I should do like recaps of the last episode, you know, because this is a fairly lengthy game. It's not super long, but you know, regarding the things that you can do in this game, it can be extremely long. Like, let's say if you're going for 100% of this game, this is gonna take you several hundred hours for sure. So it really depends, right? So I'm just gonna go for a standard playthrough. How did you get here before me? What are you doing? So I figure I go with like recaps of the story. I figure I'll go ahead and talk about that because it'll be much easier. It help us also to keep pace of what we were doing and the story and you know, otherwise. So this thing is glowing, but we can't really do anything with this right now. I'm pretty sure we have to talk to our boy here. Actually, is he the one that gave us all the info about the playing, how to play and all that stuff? Yeah. No, about. Oh, whoa, actually, hold on. 12 years ago, this is new information. So he arrived in Sebarai. So this is Larikush's tale. Before his arrival, this village had no doctor. Someone became sick or injured. We're dependent on the city doctors. Ooh. So yeah, and these guys don't really have that much money, I'll bet, because I mean they're a small farming hamlet, so they probably didn't have that much money to secure really good doctors. No doctor in the city would come to our village, so we had to rush our injured to the city ourselves. Dang, especially through all the danger that was from the like the forest and Nunki Valley, right? Like that would be really rough. You can imagine a relief when Dr. Larikush arrived here and decided to stay. Now, a question: did Dr. Larikush arrive from Furcad or somewhere else? Maybe a different city? I'm actually very curious. I imagine he came from Furcad because if he did, he must have heard about the tales of the people from Sebarai being constantly injured or constantly sick, and there's no easier way to transport them, so he probably decided to make the move here. If that's the case, this guy's like a hero, right? Like he's done the utmost to come and help people out of his own generosity, right? So this is great. All of us in the village admire and depend on the doctor for his medical knowledge. But he's such a strange person. I can't believe he made his home in our remote village. That doesn't make him strange. He's looking out for you guys, right? Like, he says he doesn't like big cities, but if I were him, I'd pick the glitz and glam of city life any day. Ah, yeah. A royal clash of opinions here. This is how it's always been. I mean, I think what he did was extremely reasonable. It's a quiet way of life. City life sucks. Like, take it from me. I've been part of big cities my whole life. Like, I lived in both environments, really. Oh, actually, all kinds of environments. But city life has been the one that I've known the most, and it's terrible. It's like, yeah, there's plenty of perks to it. I'm not saying it's imperfect. I'm not saying it's perfect or imperfect. Actually, I am saying it's imperfect, but I'm not saying it's perfect. But at the very least, it does have good amenities for you. But the thing is that all the negatives, I think, outweigh the positive. So overall, I would rather live somewhere where there are much more positives than negatives. Like, of course, here in this village, the negatives are really, really high, right? Because you don't have a very good infrastructure for life, really. Like, this is just like bare bones. So things like technology are not really common here. Of course, medicine being a big problem. Probably the sewer system, any kind of like sewage canal system, is probably also going to be a problem. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of really unique ways to live. Like, I'll tell you what, back in my old village, we didn't have like toilets, so we had to flush things down this like what was it? Caña? I don't know what it's called in English. Well, we have a name for it. It's called La Caña, right? Like, it's like this really rapid water that would go through this one part of our little, I don't know what you call it, but it would cross through the little village area, and it would wash away nothing but gross garbage that was just dumped there. So like, it obviously was not sanitary, but this is the only thing we could do. So we had to dump it in there, all things, you know. So we had in my custom made like hand built house that like my grandfather made back in the day. He would have a house made of like, not bricks, not any of that stuff, just a house made of metal, really. So yeah, it was you can imagine the roof was made completely of like sheet metal. It was terrible, right? And we had cement for like the sides and stuff like that. It was kind of like not really an ideal house to live in. So yeah, we had all kinds of weird weather condition problems, like especially during thunderstorms. You can imagine why. But like, yeah, so the issue is that since we didn't have a toilet, we had to find a way to flush our waste down somewhere. So my grandfather and grandmother, actually, they both built like this slide thing. It's like a weird thing where like you could slide things down. So it's like really, it's a little gross when you think about it, but it's like there's just this room. It's like, well, it's really more like a little cavernous area. You will go in and it's nothing but a hole on the floor. So you could take your showers in there. You could also take your you could excrete, if you will. You could do all that stuff down there. And then you have to make sure it lands in that hole, because if not, then you're up a creek, right? For lack of a better word. But you also need to make sure that you flush this down with copious amounts of water, because if you don't, it's gonna get stuck there, and you definitely don't want that. So sorry for the gross story, by the way, but this is how it was back then, right? So you make sure you mad water, right? So that it can slide all the way down. And plus, this slide is not necessarily like it's not enclosed. So like, if you were behind the house, like say the neighbors could see what was going on down there as it was sliding. But this was like this didn't gross anyone out, because this is how life was. So this was like common for us. So if you see like a pile of crap rolling down like a little hill or something, you didn't think anything of it, right? So that's how just how it was, of course, people watching this might think, wow, that's really disgusting or something, but it's just differences in the way that we see things, because that was life back then. So we didn't find it disgusting. It was just part of our lives, right? So, but anyway, I'm being distracted. I know I'm not playing here, but like the point is that that's how it was. And so you would have water go down there, and it would slide into this rapids, right? And it would be carried away by the waves, and so never to be seen again, right? I don't know where this wave ended up in. There's actually been stories, and I'll go into that later, stories of when I fell in there by accident. When actually there was a very sad story about how a kid that I knew actually died in there once. It was just very sad. I never never went in there again afterwards. Oh, so you do want me to take the explosives? Okay. How did you get on this remote island? Oh, I made them. Yeah, Tony Starked it. The Empire is the only place I can think of that has easy access to explosives. So he must have worked for the Empire then, huh? Or maybe he's a runaway? What's important is the impassable route to Furcad. If the rubble in Nuki Valley is not cleared away, people of this village will continue to be inconvenienced. Besides, you're going to Furcad anyway, aren't you? How did you know that? Okay, I understand. You saved my life. I guess I owe you one. How do you expect me to lug around heavy explosives? I can't carry it by myself. Good thing you mentioned that. Oh, man. Why don't you try their magnet asses? Here, take these blank magnets. Dude, that was a perfect opportunity for like, hi, I'm Billy Mays here, and I'm here to introduce you to magnet asses. With these magnet asses cars, you can trap it. You know how he talks. When something's been turned into magnets, even bulky and heavy items become easy to carry. Oh, it's very, very curious how that works. I wonder. Imagine, the way I think of it nowadays is that, like, before I used to think it was magic. Now I'm starting to think of, like, realistic ways in which you could do this. So what if, granted, because I am in the IT field, so, like, what if you can change the properties of standard everyday items into digitized components? Like, you could turn them into binary digits, right? Like, you could turn them into a bunch of zeros and ones, like how you encapsulate data. You turn into like that, but then you can store it on like any kind of medium. Like in this case, it'd be a blank Magnus card, so it would probably write all the data in there and then somehow transcribe it into some way in which you can see it. So it's very, very complicated, right? Like, we don't have that technology currently, like at least not to be able to turn things like that into physical objects. I mean, unless you're talking about 3D printing, that's a little different, but we all in all cannot do this right now. That's actually one of the things I'm working on the side. Is one of my thesis ideas is that I'm trying to figure out a way in which you can connect physical with digital, like in actuality, like how people have keyboards that you can manifest, and like it's some kind of Star Trek thing. Like, I feel like that is actually possible. You know, of course, I don't mind sharing this idea with you because, you know, you don't know the details behind it or what I've been working on. So just sharing the idea is all right. Because for me, I don't want to give you my information because that's my own work, you know. That's the work I'm spending my life on at this moment. But I also think that knowing the idea is not bad, because if I don't reach it, I want someone to be able to. You know, I just don't want them stealing my methods. But being able to do that, that's fine. And once it's out in the world, you know, if I ever accomplish this, great. I want everyone in the world to have access to this. And then I won't even, you know, I won't even charge people for my papers either. You know, there's a lot of people that they lock a paywall behind their like articles and their submissions and stuff like that. Like reading someone's dissertation can cost you like a lot of money. I'm like, I just want to read it. I just want the knowledge should be available for everyone, right? Like if I did something like that, I wouldn't lock it behind a paywall. You know, it might be different if someone else locks it like for me because that's the way it needs to be. But I don't know too much about that. All I'm saying is I wouldn't do it personally. I'm good. I remember how to use this anyway, so using the C-stick is it's the primary way of bringing up the screen, so yeah, right like that. Haha! You've obtained explosives! So now if we open this up, we can see it. So how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then, yeah. So we only have 4 blank Magnus card slots. We can actually check it here, I believe. If we check... Nope, that's not it. Huh. Can you not in this game? I know you can in Origins. No. It's... Oh, it is. It is Quest. Okay. So yeah, we only have 4 slots here. So we remember 2 different items that we needed, right? We needed the Stoked Flame, and we needed some milk, right? I think those are the 2 items that we definitely needed for other things. I heard you about the Forbidden Seal and released its baleful prisoner into the world. Ha ha ha, what a bunch of superstitious nonsense. I don't believe any of that stuff. Well, we just did it, and plus I have personal testimony. I'm in front of you right now telling you that we did that. Listen, even if it's true, what can we do about it? All I can do is feed the animals and grow the crops like I've always done. Yeah, that doesn't mean you have to deny something that's clearly obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing if you said that, oh, I thought I spotted Bigfoot or something, like, and you think you saw some shadow. That's different than being in front of Bigfoot or something, seeing him, and then being able to testify about it. Granted, people are liars, so take it with a grain of salt, right? Actually, if someone's talked about Bigfoot, I wouldn't even take it with a grain of salt. Take a few grains of salt. Nah, not even. A whole spoonful of salt, really. I wouldn't even trust that. But at the same time, if the evidence is there, I mean, I don't know. It seems more important to consider the facts, the empirical evidence. So go ahead and talk to this guy. Going back to the flower because we have a few pieces of the constellation. What to do? Is it not time yet? When does this guy activate? What in the hell? Well, I suppose we could at least try to level up. Yeah, let's pray. We can actually level up to 2. Well, level up twice, so we go to 3. I love that jingle so much. So class up is okay. Let me talk about this because so far we didn't have an actual time limit to pick our cards or anything like that. I mean, there was a hidden time mechanic. Sure, it wasn't available to us, but after we class up the first time, if I remember this right, there is now a time limit on things. So like a time limit to, well, granted, there is still a time limit to block and to use cards, but now there's a numerical value assigned. I'm pretty sure. There's the class up. That's not a cool jingle, but I still prefer the level up one. In fact, the level up one is so good, I might even put it as a ringtone or a text notification tone or whatever. So here we go. Oh, but the important thing about class up, I almost forgot to mention this, is that you definitely get an ability to pass. So, wait a minute. Well, this is telling me something different. It's telling me that empty slots get turned with a... Oh my gosh. Well, I don't like to leave things empty in my deck. I definitely don't like pass magnets. They're completely useless. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's some strategy out there that relies on using them, but I don't think so. Pardon me, young child. Oh, so all I need to do is just level up once or class up once, and he'll just talk to me? Could you spare a moment to listen to an old man's story? No! Screw your story. I tried talking to you before. You didn't want to talk to me? Alright. Oh, really? You're going to walk all the way there? I have a favor to ask of you. A favor? Yeah, it's a favor. There's something I would like you to look for during your travels. Look at the ceiling above you. Oh, this is so cool. I love this part. It's so epic. This is... Nani? This is the star map. Over 50 years ago, skilled artisans gave birth to this splendid creation. Starlight shining down from the ceiling was truly a sight to behold. One day, however, the star map was torn to pieces and scattered all over the world. As you can see, the few stars still left can only twinkle with sadness. That sounds really sad. I hope to one day restore the star map to its former shimmering glory. Before this old body of mine gives, that is. Yet my wishes are but wishes. I am too old to travel the world searching for fragments. Yet, a traveler like you, surely, you may be the one who could find the fragments during the course of your journey. What do you think? Would you be willing to search for the lost fragments? The 50 missing fragments of the star map have been scattered throughout the world. They are most likely in the form of constellation magnets. If you come across any of them, please bring them to me. I will reward you for each fragment you find for me. Yes, we will, actually. Oh, they don't even get a choice. Alright, so if I find a constellation magnet, just bring it to you, right? Yes, that's right. Thank you for taking on this task. Well, yeah, I guess it becomes an automatic thing. So, I do want to challenge myself to find all of them on this playthrough. I've done it before. The reward is glorious, actually, but honestly, I think it's just really cool to look up. And, I mean, I thought this was like an open sky that had the stars in them. But no, it's apparently just a map of the stars, which is animated or something. I don't know. But that's pretty cool, though. And it looks really awesome when you have all of them together. And actually, my favorite constellation of all time, by the way, is Mira. And I'm so glad that Mira is actually a constellation they have in this game. So let me hand over any star fragments. Keeper of the star map. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Today you've brought me Draco Vela. I'm truly grateful. Do you mind if I add to the star map? No, I don't mind. Why the hell would I mind? Go ahead and put it. You just put automatically, bro. They're yours now. I'm giving them to you. Alright, let's restore it then. There we go. Now then. Oh, that's so cool looking. Constellation restored Draco. Is it because it looks like a snake or serpent or something? Constellation restored Vela. You know, actually, I'm not sure if any of these like realistically look like their counterparts. So that's something I'll have to look into, unless someone knows and has a deep knowledge and want to drop it in here, in the comments or something. That's all we can restore for now. Thanks to your effort. The star map's a bit close to its original glory. Yeah, it's a bit of a long process. I mean, there's 50 to collect, so I guess there's 51 total then, because there was one previously there. I wonder which one that one was. Thank you. Please take this as a small sum of gratitude. You've attained a small shish kebab and a flame sword. Is there anything else? No, that's it. Actually, damn. That reminds me of something that happened in one of my class. Well, actually, it was at the class. So I want you guys' opinion on this because this happened in the middle of. No, not in the middle of class. I had so every single day I go to class, right? But there are some days in which I have basically a 2-hour break. So I have a 2-hour break around like midday or so. And before I take the next class, I go and I basically can do anything. So these days I've been actually talking with some people about like anime and stuff like that. And it's been really fun to have a conversation with these new guys I made friends with. But like before that, I used to just watch a bunch of Disney Plus on like a room that's not occupied, right? So I would go to this room and I would just watch D plus. I watch like Star Wars: The Clone Wars because I like started over again because I had never finished Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot about that. So yeah, so basically I watched the Clone Wars there. Right now I'm on like season 2, so it's pretty great. Oh, Mei, wait, you're that girl.
It's been 3 days since he set out. He should be back by now. Maybe something awful.
I love how mature her voice is. Actually, that's one of the things I love about. I gotta find out who does the voice work for this girl because they do the voice work for a lot of
He should be
characters.
fine. He must have met an old friend down there or something, and that's what's been keeping him.
You know, actually, I'm pretty sure this is Shella's voice. Like, I think Shella's voice does like a lot of the voices in this game.
Yeah, that must be.
And it sucks because there's not too many voice actors in this game, but they all do the best they can. Like the game really didn't have very much good funding. I'm surprised that this game is amazing for what they had to work with. You know,
Did you meet my husband down in the city?
husband. Oh wait,
His name is Aljimo.
Aljima. What a cool name.
Medium height, slim build, nice smile.
Nice smile. Yeah, like I'm gonna know that. That's a real descriptive one. I mean, medium height works, slim build, yeah, but how about hair, eye color, you know, skin complexion, stuff like that? Like, what does he normally wear? I've met him. I do not want to say I've met him. Sorry, it doesn't ring a bell. I do not know who Aljimo is. I wouldn't lie to you.
So, I wonder what he's up to. Say, if you happen to see my hubby, would you give him this and tell him to come home right away?
Sorry to say, your husband's dead, ma'am.
I'd really appreciate it. His name is Aljimo. Don't forget, Aljimo.
Aljimo.
Thank you so much. I'm anxious to hear.
Yeah, it was funny when I was younger. I was like, enough, lady, stop telling me Aljimo. I know his name already. And then like, by the time that I like met Aljimo, I couldn't remember his name for whatever reason. So like, it's really funny. You obtain a valuable item, Maynie's pendant. So, oh, wow, that's you sure you want to entrust something like that to a complete stranger? Yeah, the thing is that like back in these days, I guess people were a lot friendlier and stuff like that, right? They had more of a concept of camaraderie, right? So, oh, what are you doing here? Oh, I thought you wanted to greet me or something. You look like you were gonna welcome me into the stable or something. Or is it you? No, you're not the one. Where did I get this milk from? Is it you? Oh no, you're the woman with the bracelet. But yeah, like back in the old Greek areas, Greek like age of say during the old Hellenistic period. Oh boy, like with so you had the Athenians and Spartans and all that stuff. So yes, I want this milk. So the thing is that like back then there was a concept known as Xenia. You might have seen this name because I use it all the time. It's a very important name to me. It's Xenia. Xenia is the concept that back then people were very hospitable. You know, this is like the meaning of the word actually is hospitality. And people would back in the day would who needed the pound milk? People back in the day, if you were a stranger and you weren't, you know, looks were very important. Alright, so someone like Callus would look very, very suspicious to someone, but if you look normal, like say if you were this ordinary lady right here, or sorry, this one, more ordinary. Like if you were this ordinary lady, you would seem like a good person, like trustworthy. You were like kind of a person that was not, you know, you weren't super conspicuous as an evil person, right? Like you were normal. And so they would welcome you into their homes and let you sleep. You know, if you didn't have, if you had weapons or so, they would like you would be, you know, polite and let them hold your weapons as a sign of trust. You know, so if you were a soldier and you needed somewhere to stay for the night, you know, they would welcome you. So that's how it used to be. But then some people broke the treaty. You know, it was, oh man, I'm not even gonna go into this whole story. But what do you mean you don't have time for that? Of course we can help her. Of course we want to help her. Bro, she needs... Yeah, I am the boss. That's right. I don't see you working on any pot. I mean, I got a bigger TV now, so I can't even say that it's because my eyesight's bad. I'm literally not seeing a pot there. Is it like this? Yes. There you go. Flashing it. Alright. Please accept. Is it a ticket? Oh! Pupus! Very nice. Or is it poopies? Puppies? Puppies? Is it puppies? My son-in-law hasn't heard from what? Since 3 days. He probably blew all his money at the bars in Furcat and is too drunk to find his way home. Yikes. Men are all the same. You see my daughter, tell her what I said. Man, you are, you're the best kind of person. I love when people say that about men. It's so fun. My favorite kind of people are people that, like, really shallow-ass women that are like, no, men are the same, you know, this is that. Like, I hate men, but I'm like, shut the hell up, you little wench. What the hell do you know? You know? It's like, there are plenty of good guys out there. Don't put them all in a bunch. It's not like I'm putting all you guys in a bunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't do that. Let me get the flame. That's something I do need. Like, it's not a good idea. Like, I get you might be pissed about something. And, you know, I would even be more empathetic towards you if you said something like, you know, men have harmed me in the past, and for that reason I'm distrustful of them. Now, you shouldn't say something like, I hate men, I hate this because they're all the same. Oh my god, I keep forgetting about the damn apple. But doing that makes me immediately lose interest in you as a person. Like, I'm completely disinterested. Like, why would you say that to another man? Like, you think I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, no, you're right, all men suck. No, I wouldn't. I'd be like, what the hell's your problem? It's not like I'm like, man, women have done bad things to me in the past. I don't hate women for it, you know. It's like, yeah, I don't like those certain people that wronged me. It doesn't mean to say that all women can do this. It's like, there are bad people in this world. You know, it doesn't matter which gender it is. There are bad people, period. You shouldn't treat all of them like they are this way. Here's your stinking apple. But yeah, so anyway, back to the story I was saying. So like, I have this break during school during that time, midday. Thanks for Ice Dagger, Pops. But basically, sorry, I was thinking of Ice Pops from One Piece. But anyway, so I had this break, and one of my friends, he's a good friend of mine, Mamadou, right? He comes over this one time, and he starts praying. It sounds a little weird, but no. Let me give you a little context. So I go to this empty room to watch Disney Plus. No one comes in here, and for some reason, when I'm by myself and I watch things there, I go there early. So that anyone that wants to come into this room, they for some reason immediately leave when they see me in there. I'm like not even in the front. I'm all the way in the back, right? So I'm chilling in the back, and there's no one there, and I'm just watching Disney Plus. I mean, I have my headphones on. There's no problem. They see me there and they leave immediately. I don't know why, but right. So the situation goes that I was there one time, and Mamadou comes in. He's like, hey, there's no one here or whatever. And it's like, hey, you mind if I come here and pray? I'm like, no, go ahead, man. I was like, what that? Doesn't bother me. Do your prayer. You know, as long as you don't take off your clothes or not, you know, I'm fine. Even if you did, I would still be fine. But basically, he just starts praying. But I'm like, all right, this is before I had my headphones, right? So nowadays I have my headphones. But before that, I was watching it like on speaker. Not loud or anything, but I had it on speaker enough so I could hear it. So then, oh yeah, I'm by myself now. Oh, this sucks. Pass? No, I don't want to pass. Oh, get out. But yeah, so essentially the story goes that I'm just watching this guy pray. He's doing his, like, he gets on his knees, he does all these motions. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I was like, that's a really cool prayer that you've got, right? Well, I'm not saying it out loud because he's concentrating. I'm just thinking it. But then I realized that, I'm like, okay, I'm looking at my watch. I'm like, bro, this is taking a little bit. You know, like, how long are you going to pray for? I'm like, dude, I want to finish this episode. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to disrupt him. I don't want to be a jerk or be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that guy. So at some point, I just kind of had enough. And I'm like, hey, Mamadou, right? I'm like, hey, how long is this gonna take? And so that he doesn't respond. I'm like, dude, I don't want to disrupt you. I don't want to like get in your way or nothing, but I gotta know. So then at some point I'm like, hey, do you mind if I just turn on the speaker again? He's just stoic, does not respond at all. And I'm like, all right, I don't know what to do. So I'm just chilling there, waiting for him to finish. And eventually, like 5 or 10 minutes later, I don't remember what it was, but like he just finishes. And then after that, he's like, oh, sorry, he has an accent. He's like, oh, sorry, no, I'm praying, and then I just don't listen. It's just me and like I don't concentrate on nothing. I just listen, whatever. I'm like, okay, well that's fine, man. I respect your craft and all that, but all I wanted to know was if whether or not I could play this audio. Like I didn't want to disrupt you or anything. I just wanted to know if it was cool if I played this because you were taking a while. So he just started laughing. It was just a really funny situation. We're really good friends, right? Like we know each other pretty well. But like, what would you guys have done in that situation? Do you think what I did was the right thing? Well, not really the right thing, but what would you have done? Like, would you have done anything differently? Would you have played the audio, maybe disrupting his concentration, or would you have just like not cared? Or would you have just done what I had done and just waited? So, does he have fire attack? What was that? That seemed like fire attack, didn't it? I don't know what that was. It was weird though. 1, 2. Let me do 8. I'm gonna hit him with one of these. Let's get him one of these. Yeah. Dang. Oh, that's a water attack? Oh man, I thought it was wind or something. Well, okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean, it is blue. Alright. Well then, that kind of sucks. Not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. How do I skip things? See, this is the thing that I don't know how to do in this game. I think, see, I'm used to Origins' battle system because I play that one more than this one, simply because of the battle system. And the things that you could do in that game are not the same as the things you could do in this game. So some of the stuff like you can skip certain dialogues and did I say dialogue? You can skip certain what do you call these cards, Magnus? You can press a button to skip them, but you can't do that in this game. You have to like actually physically throw one out. I mean, and you can only throw one at a time from the looks of it. So that sounds really whack, to be honest with you. But hey, that's alright because this is kind of how this was like the beginning of this kind of battle system. So it wasn't really optimized or anything like that. Also, let's take a look at this. This is a wow. That's a very powerful shield. This is 10, 10, 15. You might as well get rid of these old ones, right? Like these 10s. Simply because this one gives you 15 defense, but also gives you 9 water defense. So it's effectively better than this leather jacket. I'm going to keep the 1 leather jacket because... Yeah, I'll keep the 1 leather jacket. I think this the one's much better. I have a bunch of 2s and 3s and stuff like that, but I don't have enough 1s. So I'm keeping that one. That one, right? But it's sheesh. It is wind. What the heck? Oh, I gotta look at this weapon triangle thing, or the wheel of elements, whatever it's called. I guess wind is strong as fire, so you should not put fire there. That's why I had reduction of fire attacks. Well, that's kind of really lame, at least for right now. No, that doesn't make any sense because fire and water are supposed to counteract each other, right? So did I look at it wrong? I wonder. Anyway, so we have the pictures. I think these are developed, or no, not yet, right? These aren't developed yet. They look like they might be, but they're not. I think this one is fully developed. Not this one. This one looks really blurry. I think it's developed, but it like turned out really whack. I think that's what happened there, actually. By the way, this song that's playing right now is called Limpidly Flow. It's one of my favorite tracks in this game. Really beautiful song. I actually know how to play it on the piano. Whoa, glad I stopped myself. The water gushes out suddenly and stops it suddenly. We'll have to time our leaps just right to get across. Well then. It didn't look like that would actually... oh man, I'm soaked. Yeah. The thing is that, like... I kind of wish I could play this on a violin, if anything, because this song actually features 3 instruments. It features a piano, a violin, and a voice, right? So it's you have like basically like a trio here, and I want to learn all of them. Like, I know the piano one, I can learn the voice one, but I want to learn the violin. I've always been interested in learning the violin. It's such a really cool instrument. It would be really, really cool to learn it. 2. Oh, man. Say cheeseburger. But, no, like, for real, like, I really, really would like to learn this. What the hell? Wait, what the hell? Why not? Oh, it's because it's offense. Oh. Oh, well, okay, I see why.
Hope you're photogenic.
Alright, baby, you're gonna get wrecked. Triple eights, man.
Mighty sword.
3 of a kind? No, it's not 3 of a kind, right? Is it threes?
Blue storm.
It's not pair either. What's this called? Just 3 cards. Okay. 21% for triple of the same. Wow. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Oh, yes. Let's go, baby. Look at this. It's going to do nothing. Yeah. Because that defense, though... Alright, let's go... Let's go 5, 8, 6. I'm glad you could use this as an actual, like, item. Like, throw a helmet at him. Imagine that, throwing a helmet at an enemy, just cracking them in the head.
Time to collect.
I didn't realize we were already at 42 minutes. Okay, I gotta stop horsing around here. Like, I've just been talking. At this point, this episode's gonna be this whole episode's gonna be over 100 parts if I'm not careful. Flame shield. I wonder what they're giving us that. Is there a water enemy we're gonna fight at some point? I don't know. It sounds plausible. I'm not sure though. Yeah, but I've always been interested in learning the violin. It's such a really cool instrument. Like, I remember the story about me from back in the day. Back in the day in Manhattan, I used to visit to go to this program from my high school. Like, it was like really early in my high school years. And did I hit the wrong guy? I hit the wrong guy. It was really early in my high school years, and so like I met this this old lady at this shop. It was one of my favorite coffee shops I used to go to, and I met her there, and we had a discussion over a book. Actually, at this point, I forget what book we were talking about, but it was, what the hell was that hop? 1 damage, big whoop. But yeah, this what the hell? What am I supposed to do now? I guess I'll use voice. Why not? But basically, this book we used to bond over, and we became good friends. I know it sounds really ridiculous. Like, how did you become friends with this sophisticated lady from, like, Manhattan, who had an apartment and everything? That's freak. She lived by herself. She was really rich, and she had a lot of instruments. She was basically a musician, and she just absolutely loved music. Like, loved it. So we would meet a lot of the times, actually, before eventually I got access to her info, like her email and stuff like that. We would only meet in the shop, and not all the time, mind you. Like, I would go there certain weeks because she would go there every Sunday. Hold on. So I would go there every Sunday, and I would meet her there, but not all the Sundays where she's there, right? Like, so she would go out, and I don't know if this is true or not, 'cause it's been a while. But I think what she used to do was that she used to go, she was like part of a band or a choir or something like that. Probably both. It's probably part of an orchestra and a choir. I don't know. I don't really know her story like that, but pretty sure that that's what it was. But anyway, eventually, long story short, I got access to her home. Like, I actually was able to go into her house at some point. Like, I know this sounds really sus, because what are you doing, underage kid, going to this old lady's house? But no, we were really good friends at that point, and we would talk a lot about different things, different ideas and stuff like that. She actually was one of the people that gave me a lot of my confidence that I have today. So anyway, I would go to her house, and she taught me how to play the harp. Like, I learned a lot from her. I learned piano, I learned the harp, and I probably would have learned something. I probably would have learned violin, honestly. But I was actually in the middle of learning how to play the harp with her, and she was just incredible. She was the way she played, like when you could see her face, the expression she had on her face, it was intense. Like I don't know, I can't. You'd have to see it. Yeah, hold on. You would have to see it yourself because it was simply incredible. I think. Oh, it hits both sides. Well, that's wonderful. I kind of don't want to go through there though. I want to go see what's on the other side. Oh, jeez, you guys are back.
You're dead.
You're dead. So yeah, we cannot escape from battles. You might have been wondering this. You cannot escape from battle, not unless you have an escape Magnus, which we don't get for another until the next boss probably.
Is that all you got?
But yeah. Anyway, so that's why I learned some musical instruments from her. This is why I can play the piano. So yeah, I got a lot of really strange classical training from her. It was really cool. But yeah, don't think too much about it. I know it's really strange sounding, but that's just the story, right? Oh no. Oh! So get this. You can also take pictures of yourself. So you can do something like this.
Here you go. Here you go.
Take a picture of yourself, bro. But yeah, so I know it's a strange story. I still feel a little weird telling it sometimes. I actually haven't told it to many people, but now you guys know. But yeah, so that's the story. And it was in downtown Manhattan. He had a beautiful apartment, living like the, I don't know, like 60th, 70th floor to some apartment. It was really awesome, dude. A very nice vista, like view of the city.
Time to collect.
I'm trying to remember what else from her. So she also, one of the things I remember vividly, I don't know if there were hundreds or not, but I remember one time she tossed a bunch of like bills, dollars, into her fireplace. So like, no, I'm thinking about it now at this age. Like before, I was like, what are you doing? You know, like, but now I'm thinking maybe they were like custom made, like you know how people like throw firewood to increase the potency of the flames? It could have been like custom made, like fire enhancer or something. I don't know what do you call that? I kind of don't want any more of these, to be honest, but I'll take it. Like a flame. I don't know what to call it. I really am just drawing blanks here, but it could have been that they were just custom, you know, and that she was just throwing them. I didn't really take a good look at them. I just remember seeing bills flying through the air as she threw them in there. So that was kind of like one of the last times I went to go visit her, because I thought she was, I don't know, mentally crazy for doing that. I don't know. It was insulting to me when I was younger. Me coming from nothing, not having anything, you know, and she could have given that to me. So I was like, I don't know. I guess I took it too personally back then, but yeah, 2-4. I want a 6. I want a 6. I think 2-4-6 might be something. I don't know. Maybe not. Come on, 2-4-8 should be something, right? That's 2 to the third power. 2 cubed, right? Like, come on, just give me something for that. All right, I'm gonna have to sell these bamboo shoots, man. I mean, I ain't even playing here. What is that over there in the water? Huh. Does this take me to the end? Hello. What is that thing on the left there? Enemies in this area aren't a challenge enough for me. I can't get motivated to fight. Well, my success is to be expected since I'm privy to the secrets of combat. Are you interested in hearing the secrets? I'll tell you some of what I know. Why aren't you pompous? What secrets? Alright, let's go for prize. Look at that guy, like, doing his martial arts training under the waterfall. You've made it this far on your journey, so you've probably seen a prize or two during one of your... I probably know more than you, my friend. Don't even try to condescend down to me. Located on the upper right corner of each Magnus card, you see a number. Number is this card's spirit number. The amount of damage you inflict on enemies changes based on the combination of spirit numbers in your hand. Certain combinations of spirit numbers in a hand give you a bonus called a prize. And there are 2 types of prizes, straight and pair. Well then. So let's go with straight. Yeah. A straight occurs when a spirit number in your hand are in order. A straight will give you a bigger bonus than a pair. That's very true. Both descending and ascending orders are okay. If all the spirit numbers in your hand are straight order, a straight will occur. Let's go with pair. A pair occurs when all the spirit numbers in your hand can be paired with another card in your hand. If there's even a single card in your hand that cannot be paired, you won't get a paired prize. The order of the spirit numbers in your hand are not taken into consideration. Just make sure that all the cards can be paired with another. Pairs are easier to get than straights and give you a smaller bonus. Right, so I was going to say that. The reason why is because the pairs are much easier and the order doesn't matter. Whereas the straight is harder to get, but the wars are much higher. So obviously they're much riskier to go for, but that's why the payout is much bigger. Deck shuffle. Yeah. If your deck becomes empty during your offensive turn, a deck shuffle will occur. In this case, your turn will be skipped because there's no card that can be drawn. Bull crap. There's plenty of cards that can be drawn. It just won't let you. All Magnus cards, including any powerful ones in your current hand, will be shuffled. It's advisable to use as many Magnus as possible before a deck shuffle occurs. A deck shuffle can only occur during your offensive turn. If you notice a deck shuffle during your defensive turn, adapt your strategy accordingly. Yeah, sure. Sure, defense 2. Any Magnus that you use during your defensive turn is regarded as having been used on yourself. If poison, use a Magnus with the antidote attribute. Oh yeah, this is very... I forgot about that. That's true. Yeah, so basically if you're like poison or any status ailment, you can use that, the item that has the cure for that, on yourself during a defensive turn in order to cure yourself that ailment. So instead of you having to cast it on your turn, like say you want to cure yourself like of your wounds, like say you want to heal like 45 HP with the bamboo shoot, and then you want to cure like poison via like, I don't know, some alova grass or something, you can use that plus the heal, and then you will be fully healed and not poisoned anymore. But you can actually reduce the amount of items that you use on that turn by just using the antidote while you're being comboed. And remember, like we said earlier, like we already covered this in the first episode, you don't necessarily have to put, you don't have to block every hit. You just have to put enough defensive power on both your physical defense, like the non-elemental defense, and your elemental defense in order to cover all of the attacks that are being dealt to you. I think I've already put the example in the last episode, which was correct, you know. So, for example, if you, I'm doing it again just for a refresher. If you are taking 10 hits, you get hit 7 times, but you block the last 3 hits. It doesn't matter if the first 7 hits are all doing 10 damage for 70, right? The first 7 hits. If the last 3 hits, even if they do 70, 10, or if they do like 10 hits per, if they do 30, if they do 5, do 1, doesn't matter. As long as while those 3 hits that you're blocking, if you can somehow add up to 100, let's say all of the hits do 10 each, that's 100 damage. If you put 40, 40, 40 defense, if you have a defense item that has a rating of 40, another one has a rating of 40, and another one has a rating of 40 but has like, say, 20 water defense against a fire elemental guy, you will have 120 non-elemental defense, so you'll be able to block all of it, even if you got hit 7 times in a row. Doesn't matter, you'll block all of them. Like, you will actually do 0, you'll literally negate the damage. Now, as for the elemental part, it works the same way. Just make sure that the element, like if they were doing a fire attack and you use water defense, then however much your water rating was will be subtracted from the fire rating of their offense. So it's like that. Shoot. Alright, this is the last time I'm explaining this part, because it's at this point it should already have sunk in, right? Use your defensive turn wisely and you will be able to cure your conditions without using any offensive turn. However, remember that if you use a poison-inflicting Magnus during your defense, you'll become poisoned. Yes, this is actually the downside of doing stuff like that. Sometimes you may even find yourself confused as to whether your turn is defensive or offensive. Nah, not really. If this is the case, listen carefully. Let your ears guide you. Eventually, your body will be able to distinguish and react just to the sound. Actually, I like that. That's a nice take. That's simply not for the player, but for the character themselves. That's a good advice for them. Once this happens, you become a master like me. Bro, you're fighting in the level 1 area, bro. Like, you don't even talk. Why are you so... You know what I'm saying? Like, he's being all cocky about fighting weaklings. Oh, right, these are fire enemies. That's what I thought they were. I'm gonna need water for this place, then. Hold on a minute. And, alright, let me add these in, then. Bro, I swear I had 2 fire things. Did I not? Alright, who's playing around with me, dude? I know I had... Guys? Am I crazy? I had 2 fire swords, did I not? I had a 1 and a 4. Bro, where's my fire sword? What the hell? No, 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 no. You playing with me, right? Hold on a minute. Why are you playing with me right now, though? Guys, I'm not going crazy, right? I had this one flame sword, and I had a number 4 flame sword. Where is it? It's not in my list. Literally, it should be right here. What is going on here? No, really, what's happened? I don't understand. How is this even possible? This is the only 4 weapon that I have here. What? That makes no sense. I couldn't have thrown it away because 1, I didn't access my menu ever since then, and 2, I literally saw it in battle. I don't know. This is a mystery. If someone want to timestamp what the hell happened, I don't know, man. I guess I'll go through it afterwards. I don't know what the hell happened to my weapon. Whatever. I don't care. I'll just overwrite this this one here. And I guess I have enough defense there. Flame shield. I guess I don't need that for right now. Hey, man with a bracelet. I'm standing under this waterfall as part of my training. Plus, as a part of my Flab Smasher diet plan. Dude, I want a Flab Smasher diet plan. Training every day is the best way to build up your body. You should give it a try. I would give it a try if I lived in your world, because I would love to be thin and stuff like that. But given the world that we live in, and I live in America, like, who cares? Right? Like, no one cares if you're fat. And on top of that, it's not like I'm fighting monsters on a daily, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I'm doing something really dumb, but I want to see how much I do. Well, I healed him for 108. Oh, actually, the heal got multiplied. Oh, snap. Huh. Huh. That's crazy. I would have done 6 damage to him. But because this heal does 90, and I would have reduced 6 from that for a total of 84, and it gets increased by 28% from the 3 straight. So the heal gets multiplied as well. Oh, that's crazy, dude. No! I totally hit the 2! Lies! Lies! Lies, I'm telling you, lies. 5 damage. Alright, come on now. You made me use all of my water-based things just to defend this. Alright, guys, this is how you want to play? 3-2. Nope. That should be good enough. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 0 damage. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, alright. So I'm gonna heal myself up after I... Okay, this should be good enough against the... Actually, you know what? Go for the extra damage. Yes, mighty sword. Fly swiftly as a gust of wind. There you go, baby. Oh, 88s. 88 names per plates, right? You guys remember that? Shuffling the deck. Oh, perfect. Don't mind if I heal myself. Oh, yeah, fine. Can resist it.
Here you go.
Sure. 99. No thanks, bro. Don't want any damage done to me whatsoever. Alright, so let's go 4, 5. Darn it. 8. Why not? I mean, I'll take the extra damage. It'll be enough to kill him because of more offense. I think adding that is probably better than the 2 straight I would have done. Sorry, I had to beat you to a pulp. Alright, so this all leads to the same area, right? So, but there might be something over there that we may want to check out. Please don't. Oh, thank God. Alright, so I want to see what's down here. There might be something really cool. Like a hidden chest somewhere behind this little crevice. Oh, no, I can't? Huh, I wonder what this is here for. Is it like if you need to take a break from the game and you leave this out here, or you just listen to music or something like that? I don't know. I don't know why that's there. Very curious. Very curious. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. I'm also too scared to check out what's over there because I don't want to get into 2 more fights. I want to fight these fire guys. These guys suck though. I remember these guys being whack early. As in like, yeah, like they like increase their attack and stuff like that, and they hit you with a bunch of crap. Sucks, man. Sure, I'll take a picture.
Say cheese.
This should be a pattern too. Half each time. Oh, this guy has some defense. I think that's something, right? Oh boy, yeah, you can see. Basically, I'm mitigated fire damage. Lots of it too. Oh god. I'm about to get hurt out here, folks, and they have an attack buff, so yeah, it sucks. Damn, dude. Alright, I'm gonna do this because I have too many heals on deck. Who shuffled this deck, man? They're terrible at this.
Here you go.
Who shuffled it, really? Really? You're gonna give me my only 3 heal items all at once? Yeah? Yeah? You think this is, yeah? Alright. Yeah, it sucks. I might at least kill one of these guys before I heal myself. 7, 8. That should be good enough. I figure I hit the guy that I haven't hurt before. Oh god. Did he not die? Oh, he did. I was about to say, like, are you kidding? Yes! Your deck sucks. You have like nothing. I have like 25 cards. I'm good. Oops, I did not mean to do that. At least I have my water defense here. I should have done 3. Dang. Sorry, I thought this one was a higher rating. 1, 1. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. Yeah, he's dead. Heck yeah, baby. Give me the Doomer. These guys are called Doomers. They're doomer than me, doomer than you.
Aw, come on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that was a bad pun. The thing is, we had to watch them get bet. Like, they had to raise their attack every time. Every time we gotta watch this. Alright, this should one-shot this guy. Yes. Very nice. Ooh, that did over 100 damage. That is what I like to see. 5. Yeah, I'm gonna take some fire damage. It's not a big deal. Oh yeah, true. So I do take -3 damage from that because of my multiplier. Pretty cool. Hit you with a voice.
I want to take a nap.
Oh, you blocked that. Oh, you think you're tough? You think you're nice? Sad for you. Alright, let's heal. I'll just do this. Get rid of that thing so I have enough defense. Please hit me with like multiple attacks. Perfect. Alright, 7 damage. I did heal, right? So I'm good. 2, 4. Power helmet. 2, 4, 6. This should be like multiplicative pair or something. That's what it should be.
That was a pretty
So we did like 57 damage to this guy. Does he have 57 HP or less? He must have 57 or less. I'm guessing he has like 50. You have Taylor Magnus. Secret Recipe 1. So let's take a look at that. What is the secret recipe of yours? Listen up good. Oh, 1% chance to sleep. That's hilarious. Listen up. It's the story. Listen up good. I've devoted my life to finding special combos, and I've decided to write them down for future generations in the form of secret recipes. It's my life's work, so read carefully. Okay. Give me the rest. All right. Well, you have to find all of them in order to find the recipes. I think that's how it goes. It's also very strange because this implies that there's someone in this world that's going around leaving things in random places. You know what? I'm gonna start doing that. Guys, I'm gonna start a treasure hunt like Goldie Roger or something, where I'm gonna just put things around this world, just items. It'll be a fun treasure hunt for people of all generations, of all colors and races, that we can all enjoy a nice, you know, a nice, you know, walk through our Earth. Maybe I'll put something in China. Maybe I'll put something in Russia or something. You never know. Are you down for the challenge? Or I should say, are you up for the challenge? Are you down for the struggle? I would do it, honestly. If I had money to travel, I would. I like take like a Pokeball and put it in like Japan. I don't have any Pokeballs, so I'm just saying like random peripheral items.
Let's get it on.
Also, I'm gonna leave this place so I can go and not only save, but I'm gonna go and give Pupus over, and I'm gonna give the flames to the guy who needed it in the Mungao Forest. I think the guy needed some flames. Well, I can't be too sure. One. Lol. Alright, I'm taking that. Let me get the 1, 2, 3 combo. 1, 2, 3. You dead. You're dead, son. Booyah. One, two. Oh man, really? Darn you. Darn you and such. Alright, 8, 7. Sure, I'll throw a voice in there. I'll ruin my combo or my prize.
Is that the best you can do?
It's just like a talk crap. Look, I made this guy flip in the air. 50. Nice damage. Made him flip. He had never heard trash talk of that caliber before.
That was a pretty sweet.
Sweet what? Sweet what? Sweet what? No, I skipped it. I wanted to know what was so sweet about it. The sweet liberty, libertad, sweetums. All right, back to my favorite place.
Walk in the park, baby.
Oh yeah. Yes. Let's keep it so. Oh, and he's frozen. Oh, extra damage. Let's go, bro. So yeah, if they're frozen, they cannot do anything. So they skip the turn automatically.
Way too
Yeah, it was. It was way too easy. Why did I just fight this guy?
history.
Alright. Ooh, the young bamboo is now sprouted. So, remember our bamboo shoot? It evolved into a young bamboo. Pretty cool, right? But also, the thing is, if you want all the item collections in this game, you are gonna have to sacrifice some things. But also, you have to wait a long time for things to happen. Like, for example, the milk that we had, the pout milk. I'm about to grab one just so I can put it in the collection. Hey, branches, what's this? Can be used when attacking, but nothing happens. So it's kind of like a filler. So these are what you call fillers. These are like items that only are there for the number to increase the combo. So let's say, for example, that you have a bunch of really, really nice, powerful swords like late game, but you don't have anything at all to fill the number 7, right? Let's say you need a 7 sword, but you don't have a 7 sword. So, or 6 or whatever, it doesn't matter which number. Let's say you don't have it. You can throw one of these filler items that either have a positive effect or have no effect at all, and they're only there to cover that number for you. So if you're doing like a straight from 1 through 9, and you are missing a 6 or a 7, you can put, like, say if this branches had number 7 on it, you could put the branches in there as part of the combo. Won't do anything, but it will contribute to the multiplier, right? So it's something to consider. A few twigs and branches, there's still a small trace of the mighty tree that came from incense. Other than that, they're just plain old branches. Burn them, snap them, trade with your friends. I think we'll hold on to them because if memory serves right, this game has a lot of things in which you want to hold on to so they can evolve. So, for example, this young bamboo, a young green bamboo, gluing rice paper to young bamboo sticks makes a nice paper fan. If there's no glue, then rice paste should do the trick. So this thing has 22 attack and it evolved from this thing that has a pretty modest heal, right? So this thing evolved into this. Like over time, this thing like just had an evolution, and now it is my strongest item. Like, well, besides the ice dagger. So this thing has an attack power of 23, but this is my strongest of the like non-elemental stuff. Like this thing is clearly more powerful, so I could use this to do more damage to enemies. So yeah, very nice thing to consider there. The reason we're going back is, yes, this thing right here. We want to, sadly, we want to burn this. Yeah, I have it right here. This game is a little inconsistent in how it wants you to use the magnets. Sometimes you have to pull the magnets up and then use it on someone. But there are times where you just talk or interact with the item and then it pulls it up for you. So it's very strange how it works. Got another ice dagger. That's very nice. Go ahead and put that on, because it has more power. And it has a number 3. Very nice. So what I tend to do usually for replacement is I will replace the same number of the weaker version of that thing that I'm replacing. So for this case, I'll have a number 3 and I'll put it there. Or it depends on what the number I most need is. Like, I'm liking some 1s. I am also liking 7s. Right? I only have 1 7 for attack. Whereas I have 2 8s. And I have a bunch of 2s and a bunch of 3s, right? Like, or actually, I don't have that many 3s. But, like, I have a lot of 8s, you know what I mean? Don't have enough 6s, you know, stuff like that. Like, you start to find whatever is more important for your specific needs for your deck and all that. Damn.
Like a bully or something.
Are you, though? Alright, these guys get like 2 experience a pop, right?
Time to collect.
Collect the loot. You can also, the reason you should keep some of these like weaker items is because you can trade them in for things later. I always gotta look at this. Always reminds me of the past. So nice, dude. Yeah, let's keep going. Through the eye of darkness. Or something, I don't know. No, get out of my way.
Let's get it on.
You know, eventually I think you will get items that allow you to attack, like, everyone at once, I think. So that you don't have to deal with all this stuff, like constantly waiting for these guys. See, that's an example of what I was talking about earlier. It doesn't matter how many times you get hit as long as you have enough to block it all as a whole. So that's a perfect example of what I was talking about earlier. This is why I chose not to block that hit, because I knew I wasn't going to get hurt. These guys are generally very weak, and one defense is good enough to destroy them for the most part.
Hope you're photogenic.
Let me see something. I would heal this guy probably like 23 or so. 33. Okay, well, close enough. Oh, I was doing 12. I for some reason thought I was doing like 22. Ooh, actually, I want to. Shouldn't have used that one. I wanted to see something.
Is that all you got?
Well, 6. I'll be doing 12. I don't want to use my other items though. I'm being really, really stubborn. Yeah, screw it. Screw it. Yeah, I only have like a few. Yeah. I'll hit this guy because I'm pretty sure this dude over here is going to shuffle his deck. So let's go ahead and hit them with a bamboo shoot. Let's see. I want to know how much HP these guys have. Oh, wow. That thing hit harder than 22. Like, I don't know why it hit 28. That's crazy. Loser. Yeah, I really don't know why I hit harder than that. That's crazy. Where am I going? So, this way. I love when the birds fly through there. It's so good. We gotta go grab that chest that's at the end, mind you. There you go. That's one of the reasons we came here. And I've got escape. Okay, never mind. I thought it was gonna be after the first boss after this guy. And we can grab water here. So for a long time, mind you, a long time, I had this pristine water in my inventory for like the whole game. When I started, I like left it here, untouched for like ever. It's really funny. You can grab as many as you want. You don't have to only grab one. You can grab several, right? Darn it!
Piece of cake.
I should have put escape.
Hope you're photogenic.
This guy's probably at like 20 HP or something. Oh, I did exactly 20, so interesting.
Is that all you got?
Let's see how much the defensive 6. Yeah, this gives me a lot. The power helmet. Alright, this should be good enough. 26.
Loser.
Alright. I always want more money. So that's why I take a lot of pictures in this game. Can't catch me, fool. No, please get out of my way. Get out of my way, you big lummox. You stupid flying thing, you. Alright, let's go. 1-1. 1-1-1. 1-1-1-1. Boom. Die. Ah, that sucks. That ruined my combo even though it was also a 1. Actually, I don't want this. I actually will I don't usually skip items, but I will skip that one. That one doesn't seem that useful. Who are you? Man with a bracelet. Was he there first? I didn't even see him. I'm a professor of zoology. I understand animal languages, so I'm able to communicate with them. Bullcrap. What am I doing right now? I'm setting up a trap to catch a bluebird. Oh, this is the bluebird quest. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is great. You've come at a good time. Will you help me out here? I'm just itching to catch a bluebird of happiness. This is an easy one. Yeah, this is easy. Let's help. So you have an interest in animals as well, do you? I've always dreamed of stuffing one of those birds. Beyond the shrine gates over there, there's a nest full of them in the bushes. Yeah, yep. So those bluebirds that come out every time I walk through there? I have to come in from above and then go downwards to bring him over this way. Bluebirds are very timid creatures. They sense your presence nearby. They'll fly away in fright. Take advantage of this nature of theirs and steer the birds toward me. Just try walking past your nest a couple times. You'll get the hang of it in no time. Good luck. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and do that. So, yeah, I have an interest in animals, sure, but I'm not really, like, crazy about animals. You know, like, I don't really care too much about them. Let's see what happens if I walk. Nope. Yeah, I know. You gotta wait, bro. I gotta walk in through here to get in through there. There. Here they come. Good. We caught some bluebirds of happiness. Also, I understand you're a researcher, but the way you made it sound is like you really just wanted to imprison them. You know what I mean? Hello. There are 2 birds there. Are they dead? Bro, they look like I'm so excited. This must be the luckiest day of my life. Alright, Andy up. Give me the prize. Give me the prize. The rest all yours. You can do as you please. Stuffing this bird has been a dream of mine for such a long time. Wait a minute. Stuffing this bird? Bro! Wait, I didn't want to kill him. What the hell? Bro, that sucks. Well, we had to do it. I don't like killing birds at all. Oh my god, bro. I would not have agreed if I knew what he was going to do. I thought he just wanted to, you know, catch them and put them in like a cage for research, which I still don't like, but I'll take another one. I'll see you later, bluebirds. Sorry. It was not done with the intention of harming you, but hey, it's a video game. It's not real, so I'll see you later. And we should go on and keep playing. Actually, no, it's been an hour and... Basically an hour and a half. Alright, we should probably not make a 2-hour episode each. Bro, it's tough. It's hard because I liked playing this game, to be honest with you. Young bamboo. 27. It's just, what's up with the damage in this thing? It's not consistent at all. it's not at all consistent. Also, you can sell Magnus. So yeah, there are ways to make money in this game. You can sell things, you can like pictures, you can sell other Magnus,
You're dead.
stuff like that. Let me go ahead and kill you with a 7. Bam. 30 fresh damage. How much? 2? I'm cool with that. But now you're gonna take 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 hurts. Bam! Good stuff with the snipes. 90 trees. 90 tres.
Time to collect the loot.
You know, I always like when he says time to collect the loot, but then there's nothing there. Like when there's no loot. It's like, how do you feel about that, Callus? That looks like a Stegosaurus in the background of that text. You know what I'm saying? No, we already talked to this guy. It's defense 1. Look, so, you know, as you can see, you can always check... What button was it? I guess you just click here. So you always see the last battle that you fought, right at the coup de grace moment. So yeah, that's why that thing looks like a Stegosaurus when you talk with people. Grasshoppers. Don't fight, don't fight. Oh yes, I avoided him this time. Oh, perfect ending to the song. Let's go here real quick. What did we want to do again? We wanted to... Let me think. We want to do something here. Magnus? No. Who are you? Yeah. Your village mayor guy seems to have a freaking anger problem. He's getting pissed off at teens. I feel like I need to do something about... I wonder if that guy's still there with the bluebirds. I think he will still be there later on in the game. What was I trying to do here, guys? Do you remember? I wanted to do something. Gods, I don't remember what it was. Well, whatever. Let's just go. Let's get past this. Let's go ahead and save it. I'm gonna save it in this slot 2 because that's the way I'm doing it. Every single episode I will save on slot 1, and then the next episode I'll save in the next slot, and then I'm going to alternate them because that's how I do every recording in case we have a situation in which there's an error in the recording. This serves as a way to back it up so that in case like I have a mistake happen where like there's a problem with the recording, I can just load the previous backup save. What a drag. Alright, Shikamaru. But yeah, that's much easier for me to do it that way. It's also it's a good you know, it's a good fail-safe option. You know, this is a good redundant method for saving saving a previous recording, you know, and not losing out on information or data that, you know, could be precious. Like this episode 2 may not have been out, or may not, you know, maybe there's a problem with it, and because I saved over this first slot, I can no longer redo this episode, you know, stuff like that. So it's very important to keep in mind.
Give me a break. Is that the best you can do?
The smack talk, dude, this is my favorite thing ever. I just love flipping them over. I love flipping them off. Yeah, I see it right there. Time to collect the loot. There's nothing. There's like literally no loot. What are you talking about, Cal? There's no loot here. I don't see any musical instrument. Am I really? Oh my god, you guys are lame. But thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. I have to go this way. Oh, I maybe should not have talked. No, you guys still suck. You guys are trash. I know, but his buddy up there is about to catch me though. This guy down here, he's gonna be the one to end my streak. Look, there's no way I can get past him. If he moves backwards, I might be able to get past him. If he stays elongated and... nope, he's like walking crookedly. I couldn't get past him there. 1, 2, 3. Alright, for that you're getting the 1, 2, 3 combo. Oh, you could block, it doesn't matter. It don't... oh, that's it. That's death. Oh, 101. The LOL. The LOL numbers. Laughing at you.
Way too easy.
Please say that sweet line again. I kind of want to know what you had to say. I almost didn't see you there. You little sneak. Wait, that's not... Never mind. I thought that... Didn't that look like a chest? Look, the outer... I'm going to zoom in on this. Doesn't that outer edges look like a chest there? I don't know, man. Is that not? It could be just my TV. Dude, I can't keep using that excuse. It really looks like it, though. I'm not even going to lie. It's got like the outer green. Not because of the plant, but... It looks shiny. I don't know, man. There's something about it. Boom. Time to fight. Please don't self... Oh, no. It's like self-immolation. Like, if you play any of the Romancing Saga... No, actually just Saga in general. You'll see, like, moves called self-immolation. It's like a self-buff. It's like, oh, you try to hit me? Sorry, I'm gonna just heal right through it. Sorry, not heal, but I'm gonna counter right through it. These guys happen to buff themselves. Explosive orb. Yo, timeout. I forgot they could explode.
Loser.
Yeah, these guys can self-destruct, and yeah, they can cause major damage. At least it's not like in Pokemon where it does a bajillion hits. This is bajillion hit point damage. You're by yourself though. Imagine you just exploded right there. Just start battle and you just die and you can do nothing about it. That's some SMT Johns. Don't blow up. Oh, I should have gone with the straight. .212 area code. That's New York. That's a Manhattan area code. 212. I seem to do 57 to these guys a lot. Oh, we'll take another flame mail. Why not? Don't mind if I do. There is a limit to how much stuff you can collect, though. There actually is a hard limit in the game. I think. I may be wrong about this, but it might be 255. I may be completely wrong. Anyway, here we are at Furcad, the ancient capital. I suppose we can stop here before Furcad. I suppose we can do that, and then we can resume this on the next go. I mean, I kind of want to show you a little sneak peek of what it looks like, but the best things a Raconteur can do is leave them wanting for more. Right? So we're going to save this here. And if you did enjoy this episode, of course, leave a comment, rate this video, subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content. I'm basically the RPG guy of YouTube, like I play nothing but RPGs. I extremely enjoy old school retro games. So, excuse me, just keep that in mind. I got a little bit of that coronavirus in me, and I'm just playing. And every time someone coughs, this is like a joke at my school. The joke in my school is, I know some people might think it's, like insulting or like, I don't know, offensive or whatever to joke about it, but not me. I think it's hilarious. People, whenever the way we greet each other at school is when someone comes to the room, we just go Corona. So like as in a question, like a query form, we ask Corona, and then the person from the other side will respond Corona, like an affirmation to say that he has it, but like we all know that he's joking. Based on a lot of context. We all really enjoy it. It's really funny. So like if anyone coughs, anyone sneezes, they're like, yo, coronavirus. So we just, it's really funny. I don't know. You have to be part of the culture, understand, I guess. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Do it. If you enjoyed it, do all that stuff. And I will see you in the next episode. Episode 3 of Let's Play Baten Kaitos. Eternal Wings in the Lost Ocean. Hasta luego and sayonara, folks. See you later, folks. Peace out and keep it styling, y'all.